And I'm back. This time I want to share about hypnosis. Now, with a lot of people, when they hear the word hypnosis, they think automatically, uh-oh, you're going to make me cluck like a chicken. You're going to make me reveal secrets and do things that I don't want to do. But here's the thing about hypnosis. You're the one who's in control. You cannot ever be made to do or say anything that you really don't want to do. Now, hypnosis is a way of reaching deep into the unconscious mind to help you create the shifts that you want to create. We have what's known as the critical faculty. And you know how when it's New Year's and you're making a resolution and you think, this year I'm going to lose weight. That's what I've decided to do. But your critical faculty in your brain says, wait a minute, we don't want to lose weight. We like the way we are. We have always been, a heavy person, and my aunt's a heavy person, and my mother's a heavy person, and so that just doesn't fit with the way I have always lived my life and what I believe. But when you're in hypnosis, it puts that critical faculty to sleep and allows you to create new ideas, new patterns, and new beliefs in your unconscious mind to help you create the life that you are consciously choosing to create. So it's been very, very powerful in, actually it helped me release a trauma that I experienced as a 5-year-old. It helped me get past that. It's useful for basically anything you want to change because all of our habits, beliefs, and patterns reside in our unconscious mind. So stress, anxiety, insomnia, as I mentioned already, weight. I helped one person who really wanted to cut down on the amount of alcohol he was drinking because he was on a variety of medications and realized that it really was not to his benefit to be able to keep drinking the way he was with the medications that he was on. But he still really, really enjoyed his glass of scotch after supper. So we got it down to just being able to have that one shot of scotch after supper that he really enjoyed. So he still had the control and the pleasure while cutting down and bettering his health. One of the things that I love to do with hypnosis is past life regression. And that's helping people explore the past lives that they've experienced and cut cords that are maybe keeping them stuck in past lives and patterns. And it could also help you kind of have revelations. So for instance, one woman that I worked with, every past life that she went into, she was involved with working with children and in some form teaching them something. And of course, what was she? A teacher. Now, in other cases, it helps people realize why they have patterns and beliefs that were created in that past life that they've carried. And sometimes when it's not serving you, then you can release and cut the cords of that. So for me, for example, I carried a lot of guilt after I left my first husband. But when I did my past life regression, I realized that I was involved with him in a past life. And it was not a pleasant experience at all. It was, I don't even know how many years ago, it was definitely in some kind of stone building, and there was kind of a turret thing. And I was being punished for not creating the life that he wanted. Where's the baby? Where's the child? Not realizing back then that it was the male very often that was the problem. And so every time I was not with child, he would get more and more aggressive, and basically left me to die. And I realized that I came with that husband in this life so I could give him the 4 sons that he desperately longed for in the past. And it helped me really release that amount of guilt. It's like, okay, I completed that karma. That's why we came together. Another experience I had was I was going through a spell of a lot of respiratory issues, and I had 3 lung infections in a row. And I couldn't figure out where this was coming from because before that I hardly ever got sick, hardly ever got colds. But I was having a past life regression where I saw myself as a child. And I remember looking through like round glasses, and I was in a box. And I realized that I was actually in a coffin. I had been sickly as that child, and my parents didn't realize that was just unconscious or in a coma, and so they were burying me. And I came awake, aware in the coffin, and I was banging on the coffin saying, no, 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 I'm alive, I'm alive. And I could just hear the dirt thudding on the coffin, and I died, perished in that coffin, thinking my parents didn't love me. But having that realization actually ended the lung infections. And since then, I've worked with a variety of people who have had some amazing experiences with their past life regressions. And so again, it's bringing awareness to why we do the things we do, why we keep being attracted to the same kind of person, because there's things that are incomplete, or there's cords that have attached us to that past life. And so you get to explore your past life. And no, I've not had anybody who's been a king or a queen or royalty or a famous movie star, but they have all gotten amazing revelations. And then we cut the cords, we release the negativity from that past life, and we bring forth any kind of blessings and learnings and talents from the past into the present to just invigorate your life and enhance your life in this time. So if that sounds intriguing to you, I'd love to connect.